Melissa Jeanson, a glass-blowing artist, is with me today in Alexandria at the Glassblowing place. Melissa is a featured artist here for a month. And can you tell us, Melissa, what is your area in glassblowing?
My area? What do you mean by area?
For example, the pieces that you have here in the back, they are different from, for example, the plates or the vases that I'm seeing.
Oh, I do more sculptures, installations. That's about it for sculptures.
You know, your sculptures are very, there's so much finesse in your sculptures. There's so much elegance. You give them so much femininity, and I'm going to zoom in and show the viewers, and maybe you can explain us what we are looking at.
Yes, this one on the right is called Artist. It is, well, actually it's my hand. I broke some fingers, and it just represents the difficulty of being an artist in our society. And it also represents how artists work with their hands, and they get they break hands with working. The one you're on now is called Anxiety. It's about nails, when you heat your nails.
Okay.
So it's
Nail breaking or
yeah, just
nail biting?
yeah, nail biting. It's something that I do a lot when I'm anxious. So I decide to make a piece about it.
It's interesting, Melissa, that you are looking at the struggles of an artist by showing us broken fingers, and then you are representing anxiety and inner storm while trying to create and produce. So you're actually showing us how it's not easy to be an artist and how much you struggle. By the way, I'm going to tell the viewers that you are not doing this full time, maybe because you find it so challenging, Melissa?
Yeah, I just want to keep the pleasure of the material. So if I try to do it and live from it, I will not love it as much as I do in doing this as a hobby.
It is not very rewarding, probably financially.
Yeah, I don't want to be financially struggle, and I don't want to do it all the time.
What about the one at the back that I see over there?
The back there, it's called declawing. It's about declawing cats, because people choose for their own
Pets too.
Yeah, they decide to take them
To cut
apart,
the
yeah, it's cutting a part of fingers. So I don't really agree with it. So I decide to make a piece to talk about it.
Especially that we are not really asking the pet if they want it.
Yes, we take decision for them as we do for everything around us. We destroy nature just we don't think at what it's gonna happen after that. We just do it because now we want to do it for something, and we don't care about the future generations.
Underneath here, you have beautiful necklaces, pendants, and let's start with the rings.
I work for the Kenny Owen Trinity.
How long does it take to do a ring like this?
And you give classes?
I can't really measure the time for one ring. What I do is that I make, you see the little planet in the middle?
Yes.
This is made at the beginning in wax, and then I make a plaster mold of the wax. I take off the wax. I put some pâte de verre brown on the crust, and then I put pieces of glass with there's silver sterling, copper and brass in it, and there is synthetic stones. So I put it in a kiln for several days, and then it melts. It makes the planet. When I take off the planet from the mold, I break it, and then I have to deal with the piece, choose which piece is gonna be fitting in the rings. Then I have to make the groove for the ring fits perfectly. Then I have to make a hole. So it's a really long process.
Lots of steps to follow.
Yeah.
And what about the necklaces?
The necklaces is the same process, but instead of making a hole inside and gluing on a ring, I just use wax to make the cap. So I make the cap on each different piece of glass so it fits perfectly. Then we cast the wax in sterling silver. Clean up, polishing, gluing, and it's done.
Melissa, how do you do this? How do you put these colors inside?
The colors are it's little pieces of glass that we put inside the clear glass, and when it goes in the kiln, it melts and it moves a bit, so that gives a color.
Melissa, is there something that you would like to do in the near future as a next topic of your art, of your sculptures?
Doing what?
For example, right now we are doing rings and you're doing necklaces. Are you planning on doing other pieces of jewelry like bracelets or?
I actually do jewelry. I made a deck, DC in jewelry at the Cégep de Montréal just before my glass program. So I made glass. I decided to make glass because I wanted to add something to my jewels. Then I just fall in love with the material, so I stopped making jewels and I made more glass, and now I finished my program and I do both and I try to mix everything. So that's the way I want to continue.
I'm showing the viewers your own necklace, which you made it, and it's so beautiful. Is it different from the ones that I'm seeing here, or it's the same?
It's the same. It's the prototype. It's the first one I made to try if it was possible to do this model.
Do you find that there is a demand for this, for glass pendants, glass necklaces, rings?
I don't think there is a really big demand for that kind of jewelry. I have a lot of great comments of the looking, but it's heavy, it's big, it's not something that you can wear every day. So I don't really look at what's gonna be what is sellable. I do what I really would like to do, what I like. So that's why maybe I don't want to live from the art, because I don't want to have to do what people want to buy. I want to do what I'm feeling to make.
Melissa, do they break easily, these pieces?
The necklaces and the rings are not very fragile. It's a thick piece, so maybe you can break a corner if you make a strong, you knock it strong on something, but it's not very fragile.
Melissa, thank you so much for sharing this beautiful art with us. I really love this hand. This is so suggestive of all our inner feelings, you know, how we feel in certain times. We are not sure about a lot of things. And is this why you painted them green?
The green is because of the patina. Patina is made of ammoniac, and there is different recipes. We can add salt, vinegar, other things, and it changed a little bit the color, but it's always blue or green, and just like I like this color, so I made it like this, but I couldn't make it yellow or something else.
Thank you so much. So we have been looking at Melissa Jeanson's art. Her art is exhibited right now at glassblowingplace.com and also at the Glassblowing Place in Alexandria. Thank you so much, Melissa. Thank you very much.